Part 2, reading code Bluebird14. Go back to part 1 if it resonates. If you'd like your own personal reading, the link is in my bio. You can contact me via email or shoot me a direct message here. Please do not make this reading fit if it does not resonate. If it fits for one on the tree branch, it could fit for more. Yeah, so you had a King of Pentacles from part 1 that came in. It may have even presented himself as like way wealthier than he was for some reason, like could have been even showboaty about it. You guys may have considered getting engaged at one point, or you did. This broke up after he switched up on you. It was like, at one point you may have had the line like, did that really just come out of this person's mouth? And just, masculine or feminine doesn't matter in the physical. This is energy. You had to become very defensive and guarded with your heart after this person because they may have left you out in the cold. Like, really may have left you out in the cold because they did you dirty. This was the relationship where, like, you may have cried in front of them because you were so upset about how things transpired or a certain situation or event that it was like glass shattering, 11:17 on the timer, and you just got so upset you just started bawling. It was just like, it changed your whole perspective of this entire situation. Because you lost a lot in the process, whether it was dignity, time, energy, love, finances, something. You lost something in the process. They made you look like a fucking idiot for a second. But again, when you get kicked, even if you're kicked while you're down, you bounce back. Like, you bounce back. This is something people look up to you about because, again, you never stay down for long. So, before we continue, bees. King of bees. You may be like queen bee in the beehive of your friend circle, again, because you may give really good advice because of what you've gone through, how you handle relationships afterwards, how you clock people when they're like being elusive or manipulative with you. Because again, yes, you've been manipulated before, and gaslit and breadcrumbed by people pretending to be people they weren't. But here's the thing. They're like moths to a flame with you. You've dealt with plenty of them. You know how to handle them. You know how to see them for what they are. This King of Pentacles that you ran into, they were just really freaking good at it. Yeah, Judgment and the Hermit. So you went within, right? You're like, oh, I'm going to take a little break here from dating because nobody deserves my time and energy if this is how I'm going to be treated. Like, I know I'm a dime piece. You may have even said that at one point. I normally don't even say that. So you may have been like, Alyssa, I know what I am. I know what I am. I know what you are. So yeah, you kind of tens here. You went off on your own. You're like, I'll do it on my own. You were happy. You were bubbly. You're celebrating. You're like, yeah, like, you know what? Maybe I don't need a relationship. Like, F the men. Energy, take it how it resonates. Then you had a distorted King of Cups approach you. And you're probably like, oh God, another one. With the worst offer, this could have been someone that was trying to put you in a situationship or did put you in a situationship. They were sitting heavy in their devilish energy. Now, I don't know if they came off this way or if they just like were the bad boy type. Energy, take it how it resonates. They may have been into some partying, some drugs, sex, drugs, rock and roll, right? This person was heavily chained to their own devices. Like, this person was their own worst enemy, to be honest. But you're kind of like, give it a try here. You were very indecisive about it. Again, may have started out as a situationship on purpose. You're like, let's see how it goes. I'm not trying to really do much. I'm kind of single here. We'll just see what happens. And honestly, they ripped you off the path a little bit because this person may have been the person that was like begging you, like, please, 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 like, I really need you, like, you're so good for me, you can help me. Like, they may have like really hit your energy card, like, you're so good for me, like, you make me want to be a better person, that type of thing. All false, all false. They were half in, half out the whole time. They were making you feel indecisive because, like, you were totally okay with how things were, but this person was, like, really trying to lead you in the wrong direction because they were, like, they wanted to have their cake and eat it too. And you were like, no, I don't play like that. You're like, screw that. You're like, no. I'm going back to being me. I'm going back to being me. And you know what? F these energies. Like, you really hardcore were like, you know what? I don't think I need love. All these men are trash. These men are trash. They're sitting in a dumpster fire. Energy, take it how it resonates. Could be masculine or feminine, the physical. But this was you. You're like, no. My Prince Charming better show up correct. The next one better show up correct. I'm telling you right now. They're going to approach me correct. You may even had considered at this point switching your type, right? Because even friends started kind of becoming like not what you expected. Love, friendships, all of it. It's like you had all these energies around you that were really just trying to take advantage of you over and over and over again. You're like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Like, there's no way. You may not realize it, but you have a lot of really light energy that people can see, whether you can see it or not. And this is what they take advantage of. People can see the light within you. And again, they think you're naive because of your attitude, because of how you approach situations in life. They may really think for a second you're naive. 5:37 on the timer. And though this is really great for you, and it's probably helped you in a lot of situations, people think you're an easy target. And especially the male dynamics or female in the physical, people that you look to for partnerships. Like, these people really think that you are easy to take advantage of. You are a target for them. Again, they can see the light that maybe you couldn't always see. So this is kind of like moths to a flame. This is why they're attracted to you. So you really may have like wanted to switch your type around, which is good. You focused on you. You focused on building that fucking bag, my friend. Really, truly, your stability. You're like, I'm not ready for relationships right now, honestly, because I've had a fucking train wreck of them. Dumpster fires. Yeah. And you lost a lot in the process, even financially. Like, you may be a really big giver and, making things special for these people. And you're like, nope, I'm going to balance myself out, my emotions, my everything in my life. 11:22 on the timer. That's 2 11s. 11. And you were like, no, I've got a big focus here. And it's not this. It's not these relationships. It's not these dynamics. It's me. So you focused on you. And now we're getting to current. So let's figure out what you have coming in for you and what your future looks like. Because you are a light. People can see this. You have very big personality that, again, cannot be categorized or boxed in. You can't be described as one specific person. Again, you probably told exes, it came up in part 1, like, listen, I really am not like the others, and you're not going to find another one like me. And these distorted kings did not want to believe you. They believe you now, probably. And they definitely will in the future. 11:23 on the timer. They definitely will in the future. Silver, something about silver may be significant for you. You may kind of like nerds and geeks too, or you may be thinking about going after nerds and geeks, or what people would call nerds and geeks. Like, people that just keep themselves, like, they're just good people. And I don't know, something about like who you're attracted to also may have switched, and you're kind of like, maybe the IT people or the gamers or something is like, you're like, really, they're my type, and really, they're kind of quiet. They don't hurt anyone. Maybe that's who I'll go after. Or maybe Spirit's encouraging you to look at kind of a different type. Someone who's not out and about, partying, doing the thing. Not that that's who you went after, but those people were clinging to you and found you. Again, you're social, and you may look naive. Your personality may be so big and so wild and cool. It's definitely an awesome energy that people don't know what to do with you, and they just think that they can take advantage of that. They're like, ooh, what can I get from this one? And they may not think that you can clock what you can clock. You may have a very strong intuition. And you may present the kind of love that's like, hey, if you're a bird, I'm a bird. You want to be a bird, I'll be a bird. You want to be a cheetah, I'll be a cheetah. You may like cheetah print. Or something about cheetahs. Maybe you liked watching the Cheetah Girls when you were younger. That's so Raven. Stuff like that. You may have been a Disney kid that loved watching that kind of stuff. You may have a really cool and wild imagination. And this is kind of another part of you that people love. But again, they think you're naive because of it. So, all right, what does your future look like? And we'll jump to a part 3 to get your future reading.